What is up? What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be reacting to the latest Alien Isolation 2 trailer. Now, this game is one of my all-time favorite games. I absolutely adored the first one. I've played it so many times on console, and then when I first got my PC, when I got my first ever PC, which was a pre-built, I got Alien Isolation on it as fast as I could, along with a bunch of other games. And since then, I've played it so much. It's so good. It's one of my favorite games ever because I'm a big fan of the Aliens franchise. And I've loved this game so much because of the horror elements and like being chased by a single xenomorph that's just a drone, not even a warrior, just a drone. It's so cool because from all the movies that we've seen and the shows and everything, there's always a pack of xenomorphs. There's always a bunch of them in like hordes, and they're usually different types of xenomorphs too. So I really enjoyed when I played Alien Isolation that it was just one single one that was chasing you. But there has been a theory that's been going on for a while, and it's probably been confirmed already. But it wasn't just a single xenomorph that would chase you throughout the game. It was always a different one. They would just constantly switch because on the space station, there was already a hive, and there were probably just one single one that was constantly going in and out. I don't think it was the same xenomorph that was chasing. I actually think that theory is true. It was just they all happen to look the same. So, but yeah, enough of me ranting. We're gonna be reacting to this trailer. I'm very excited because I am so pumped for this game to come out. I cannot wait. We don't have a release date yet, but hopefully soon we will get one. We're just gonna skim through these images real quick before we get into it. Actually, no, we are not gonna skim through it. I don't want to be spoiled. I want to get straight into the trailer. In fact, let me just put that back. All right, let's get to it. Pre-alpha footage, okay. Wait a minute, we're not on the space station anymore. Oh shit, we're on a planet now. Oh, wait a minute, that's kind of cool. Wait, man, this game looks really good already. If these are the actual graphics in the game, that would be insane. Oh my god.
やってくれたわね。大きな損失よ。こんな失態を見逃す会社ではないの。
God, I missed that sound.
これは最後のチャンス。
It's your last shot. Oh my god, we're on a planet now. That's so cool. Oh my gosh. Dude, this looks absolutely terrifying. I'm not gonna lie, this looks so spooky.
Do you understand?
Flamethrower, vents. Oh, we're so back, bro.
Yes. I understand.
Is he in there? Oh, I think I saw a tail. Oh, I saw the tail. What? Oh. Oh, we're so back, bro. Let's go, baby. Oh my gosh. That was a very short trailer, but oh my gosh, I just got goosebumps from seeing that, man. First of all, was that okay, that was obviously an android right there that we just saw. Oh my gosh, we're back, man. We're so back. The androids, man, the working Joes, as they like to call them. Oh my gosh, we are so back, bro. I noted there was one thing I noticed when watching this trailer. This area looks very familiar. Now, I've played the first game so many times. And I know the game like the back of my hand, like every single area. This place right here looks a lot like Gemini Labs from the first game, where we were getting chased by the xenomorph relentlessly. Like, it was literally chasing us nonstop, trying to kill us. It wouldn't leave us alone. And I remember the guy Marshall Waits, the marshal officer, one of the police officers of the station, tried to use us as bait to eject the xenomorph out of the station through one of these little labs. And I remember when he ejected us, it was supposed to launch us into the planet, but we managed to get out of it. And then I don't know how we managed to get out of it and then somehow land back in the station. I don't know. I still don't know how that was possible, but yeah. Supposedly the lab landed on the nearby moon from the station. I'm already gonna do a theory right here, and say my theory. My guess is that this is the same lab that Marshall Waits ejected, and we're currently playing on the moon that was orbiting, or the moon that was the moon that was in front of Sevastopol Station that it was orbiting. I'm pretty sure this is the planet that the station was orbiting, maybe, and this is the lab that we got ejected from when we were playing as Amanda Ripley. I could be wrong about that. And maybe this is the same xenomorph from that game, or from that game that got ejected, and somehow it survived the crash. I could be wrong about that. That's my guess. I'm literally just saying this as I go right now. But that's my theory. I could be wrong about that. I don't know how it would have survived the crash, because if I know anything, if it was entering the atmosphere, it would be going really, really fast. And if it hits the ground, I'm sure it would hit it really, really hard, and it should blow up. I don't know. I really don't know much about that stuff, but my guess, it would have been entering the atmosphere at really, really fast speeds, and it would crash so hard that it should blow up the lab. But maybe not. Maybe the lab is intact, and the xenomorph survived the crash, and we're playing on the planet with the xenomorph, because Sevastopol Station is completely blown up. So there should be no more Hive or the xenomorphs from that station. So that's my guess. But I could be wrong about that. I don't know if that's a good theory or not, but I don't know how the xenomorph would survive that crash or even the lab. But yeah, I'm just saying this looks a lot like Gemini Lab. Let's take a look at more of it though. Although I don't remember this part of this. Oh, wait, no, I do not remember this part. I do remember having to reset the breaker at one point in the lab, and it was in the corner, and there used to be like a save station, I think, maybe right there. But I don't remember this part right there. Dude, it's so cool though that we're playing on a planet now instead of on a station. Now, don't get me wrong, the space stations were really cool to explore, and they were really nice. And honestly, Sevastopol Station was so well designed. I loved it. There were so many different areas, and they're all unique and different from one another. And that game was just a masterpiece. It was a fantastic horror game. But it looks like in this game we're gonna be on a planet, which I think is really cool. Can you imagine walking through this moon right here, trying to get to a safe spot like this lab right here, and then you have an xenomorph stalking you from like these bushes or these trees right here, trying to follow you? This game looks like it's gonna be insane. I mean, this just looks insane, bro. And this looks a lot like Gemini Labs. I'm telling you, this really does. This looks like the center area where you have to like reset a bunch of stuff. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Like I said, this is just a theory, a game theory. Oh man, the flamethrower is so back, bro. I'm so happy. Okay. Thank you, Steam, for buffering. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, we're going to check out the pictures now. Pre-alpha capture. I don't know what I'm looking at here, but I'm guessing it's part of the planet. Oh, okay. So this is... Wow, it's a lot bigger than I thought it'd be. So we're definitely on the moon. This is so Gemini Labs. Wait a minute. This is... I'm not tripping, right? This is definitely Gemini Labs. We can already see a breaker right here that we would have to reset right there. This is definitely Gemini Labs. I remember there used to also be like a dead android right here that was also ripped in half. And then this is where Waits locked us out of. This was the exit and the entrance right here. I remember now. Oh, there he is. There's the Xenomorph. Oh my gosh. He looks exactly the same from the first game. Exactly the same. And honestly, that's not a bad thing. They really don't have to change anything. The way it moved, the way it stalked you, and the sounds, the audio that it made, it was absolutely perfect in the first game. I don't think they have to change anything. It literally is walking with the same posture that it did in the first game, and it looks very similar. Honestly, I think it looks a little bit scarier now. Like, obviously it looks more modernized and a little bit more high quality than the first game, because obviously the first game came out in 2014, I believe. So that was a long time ago. Graphics have gotten a lot better since then. So this game is going to be definitely crazy. I cannot wait. Yeah, that looks sick, bro. That looks nice. It looks very similar to the first model. Maybe I'm exaggerating, but it does look really nice just from this far away image. But then again, this also looks like the same quality as the first one. But then again, that's not a bad thing. It still looks really, really good. But it definitely looks a little bit more high quality. Bro, I am just noticing now. I don't think I've noticed before. Maybe I have and I just didn't say anything. But I am just noticing now that the Xenomorph has human teeth. Now, obviously, it has human teeth, but that's expected because obviously the Xenomorphs are birthed from humans. You know, the chest bursters. So it would make sense that they get some qualities from humans, like their teeth. But look at the fangs too. They also get fangs, and then they get an inner mouth. It's pretty cool. But yeah, that was a fantastic trailer. I cannot wait for this game. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick reaction to it, but that's my theory. I think we're gonna, from the trailer alone, I don't know how the game's gonna go, obviously, but from the trailer alone, it looks like that's the same Gemini lab that we were ejected from in the first game, and the Xenomorph that's there could be the same one that we ejected from the first game. Maybe it survived the crash. Maybe this is the moon that was orbiting Sevastopol Station, or that Sevastopol Station was orbiting. And yeah, that's my theory. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, this was a quick reaction to the Alien Isolation 2 trailer. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Later.